In the world of television, while the actors shine in front of the camera, it's the individuals behind the scenes who often carry the emotional and creative heartbeat of a series. Michael Waxman was one such irreplaceable force, a director, producer, mentor, and beloved figure whose contributions to Chicago Med transcended the screen. His passing marked not only the end of an era for the series, but also the loss of a deeply respected visionary whose influence shaped countless stories and touched countless lives. The soul behind Chicago Med, Michael Waxman, was not just part of Chicago Med. He was the pulse that gave it rhythm, the eye that gave it depth, and the heart that gave it warmth. From its inception, Waxman infused the show with a sense of purpose and realism, always striving for emotional authenticity and technical excellence. He worked relentlessly to make every scene matter, every character feel alive, and every story resonate. As actor Colin Donnell aptly put it, if you enjoy Chicago Med, it's because from day one, Michael Waxman pushed to make the show the best it could be. His influence stretched across the show's narrative arcs, visual tone, and production quality, making Chicago Med not just another medical drama, but a deeply human story. His perfectionism was matched only by his humility. Waxman never sought the spotlight, yet his contributions lit up the entire series. Cast and crew alike knew that his presence on set meant excellence would follow. His ability to bring together technical brilliance with heartfelt storytelling gave Chicago Med its unique identity, one that millions of viewers connected with every week. A legacy of leadership and love. Michael Waxman's brilliance wasn't limited to what he accomplished. It was also deeply embedded in how he made others feel. He wasn't just a director, he was a friend, a confidant, and a mentor. He had a quiet wisdom about him, the kind that earns respect not through command, but through compassion and consistency. Esteemed actress Epatha Merkerson shared a poignant sentiment upon his passing. "We were so privileged to have him in our lives. Rest in peace." Her words echo the feelings of many who walked alongside him on set. Yuri Sarjarov also paid tribute, calling him a real one, a simple phrase packed with admiration and authenticity. Waxman left a mark not just through his technical skills, but through his humanity. In a field where deadlines, egos, and stress run high, he remained a calming presence, a person who lifted others up and brought out the best in them. A heartfelt farewell in Season 10, Michael Waxman's passing was not just mourned privately. It was honored publicly in a touching tribute within the very show he helped create. In Season 10 episode titled Together One Last Time, Chicago Med dedicated a moment to his memory. The words "in memory of Michael Waxman" appeared on screen, simple yet powerful. That moment, void of drama or spectacle, was perhaps the most fitting farewell, a quiet nod to a man whose strength was in shaping stories, not stealing scenes. Fans, too, felt the loss deeply. Many took to social media to express their condolences and gratitude, sharing how the show had impacted their lives and acknowledging the man who helped make it what it was. It was a rare and beautiful example of how a behind-the-scenes creator could so intimately touch the hearts of millions. A career etched in excellence before Chicago Med, Michael Waxman had already established himself as one of television's most dependable creative minds. He was a central figure in the making of Friday Night Lights, a show praised for its raw emotion and poignant storytelling. His work on the series earned him an Emmy nomination in 2011 and industry-wide respect for his direction and vision. He also contributed to beloved shows like Nashville and Trauma, each marked by his subtle yet effective storytelling fingerprints. But Waxman's talents were not confined to the small screen. His filmography included iconic cinematic pieces such as Miami Vice, Collateral, and When Harry Met Sally. His ability to move seamlessly between film and television, between action thrillers and intimate dramas, spoke volumes about his versatility and understanding of the human experience through a lens. The heart of a family man despite all his professional success, Michael Waxman always considered his family his greatest achievement. He met his wife, Linda, on the set of Manhunter, and their love story blossomed into a marriage in 1988. Away from the lights, scripts, and cameras, he was a husband, a father, and a man of simple joys. Those who knew him personally recall that his face lit up more in the presence of family than in any director's chair. His devotion to Linda and their life together was a grounding force in his whirlwind career. To his friends, he often spoke with pride about his home life, placing it above all professional accolades. He may have created award-winning episodes and cinematic gems, but in his heart, the role he cherished most was being a devoted husband and family man. Forever a part of the story, Michael Waxman may no longer walk the sets of Chicago Med, but his presence remains etched in every hallway, every shot, every moment of truth on the screen. He leaves behind a legacy that lives in the stories he shaped and the people he inspired, both within the industry and far beyond. His life reminds us that greatness doesn't always need to be loud. Sometimes it's in the quiet dedication, the fierce loyalty to a vision, the small acts of leadership, and the lasting impression left in the hearts of others. Michael Waxman was that kind of great. A man behind the camera who helped millions feel something real in front of it. Thank you, Michael. You weren't just part of Chicago Med. You were its heart.